Here we go.
I'm good right here.
That's not this type of show. Hello, everybody.
Yay! People!
Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's a good group today. Look at the people. Hi. Hi. Thank goodness. Hi, everybody. Have a seat. Thank you. Let's get started. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Let's get started. Thank you very much. Have a seat, everybody. Welcome to the show. Keep some of that energy going for my good friend. Give it up for Shane Wells, everybody. Hello, Shane. How you doing?
They're a good time.
Yeah, you look fantastic. You look really good today.
Geez, thanks.
Yeah, I mean, you always.
I don't know how to get
the audience.
without flashing anybody. It's gonna be challenging.
The audience loving your shoes. There it is. Your shoe cam. Yeah.
That's fun, actually. I like being a shoe model. Oh, are you stealing my thunder? What kind of socks you got?
Yeah. They're not no fancy socks today. No,
man.
anyway. Welcome to the show, everybody. This audience is riled up today. I gotta tell you. Yeah. Yesterday we had Tracy in the audience. She won a contest and it was just Tracy. It was one woman in row one, and that was it. It was the most unusual show. She was the sweetest woman though. So the party's back today though. Today the party's back. Yeah. Well, I'm glad a lot of people are here because here's the deal. Today or tomorrow is a month that I've been sick. The cough is still around, and I bring that up because I like probably some of you, my Christmas decorations are still up in my house. And now the spouse is sick. And you know what that means? This crap is going to be up till the 4th of July, you know? So I was joking on the radio show today. I'm like, I'm sick of looking at it. I'm sick of looking at the stags. I'm sick of looking at the Christmas tree. So I'm like, I want to just throw a $100 bill out there for someone that'll come to my house and pack up my Christmas stuff. So yeah. So I made that offer on the radio show, and Alexis goes, you know you're going to get emails. So I got about 50 emails for people wanting to come to my house, and the majority of them didn't want money. This is what I found unusual. The majority of the people said, I'll pack up your Christmas stuff if you make me your homemade biscuits and gravy. And I said, okay, fine, I'll do that. Did you notice this audience isn't they want the money. Mm-hmm. This audience wants the money, yeah. Hey, speaking of, especially that guy right there, yeah. Speaking of food, I'm really excited. We'll get to the hot dish, but I think we're gonna try for Monday. Last night I was at a dinner, and you're gonna meet this kid, photographer Eric, went to do an interview with him. You're gonna meet this kid hopefully next week. Went to this dinner, this pop-up dinner by this 14-year-old chef who is making waves around the food business around here in the Twin Cities. Chefs think this kid is the real deal. He is like a phenom. You know, like Tiger Woods started playing golf when he was like, I don't know, 2. I mean, this kid, this has always wanted to do.
What did he make you?
It's so fancy, I don't even remember what I ate. I mean, it was, this kid made 13 courses. 13 courses last night. And it was like, and he brought the food over, and this is his singular focus. I can't wait for you to meet him. His name is Spencer. And we're gonna try for Monday, but mark my word, write this down. When you see this kid on the show, write his name down, because in 5 years, we're gonna be begging him for a table at his restaurant. We really are, yeah. Mark my word, yeah. Okay, everybody, grab a cup of coffee. It's time for the hot dish. Here we go, let's get started. Speaking of recipes, a woman still wants the recipe for that animation hot dish.
It looks so good.
That looks delicious. Ma'am, it's just an animation. It's not real. A classic movie from the 80s is getting another chapter. I don't know who was asking for this. Which one? Take a look.
I saw it.
It's right here, Ray. It's looking at me.
He's an ugly little spud, isn't he?
I think he can hear you, Ray.
Don't move. It won't hurt you.
remind me.
Yep, he did. So here's the deal, friends. This came out of nowhere. I didn't expect this. Another Ghostbusters movie's in the works. Now, we don't know a lot about it, including who's going to star in it, but it will not be a reboot. Instead, they're saying it's going to be a next chapter in the franchise and will be set in present day. Now, according to Entertainment Weekly, Jason Reitman will direct and co-write the upcoming film. Now, if that name is familiar, it should be. His dad, Ivan, directed the original, and he was 6. He was 6
Wow.
and went on the set when his dad was making the original. It's slated to hit theaters really quick, summer of 2020. That's really quick in movie time. So here's a question. Is it going to be a sequel? Is Bill Murray coming back? Is Dan Aykroyd coming back? You know, Ernie Hudson, who lives like down the road. Did you guys know that? Ernie Hudson lives in Minnesota. Hi, Ernie. Yeah, are you in this? Yeah.
I mean, we just did the Ghostbusters.
We did
the ladies.
We did the
like,
lady
last
reboot.
summer.
Yeah. No
We
one
don't
would,
need another one.
I don't
like
know.
right now.
I don't know if we need another one, but you and I were talking about this off air. The only reason I'm kind of excited and not immediately poo-pooing this is because of Jason Reitman. If Jason and his dad are involved, well, come on. I mean, that's a little promising.
Yeah, he did Juno, too, which is like one of my favorite movies.
Oh.
And quirky, so maybe it'll have like a different quirky kind of feel.
And I don't know, we were debating too in our meeting, do we want the original cast back? I kind of do. I would love to see Bill Murray come back.
I just want Bill Murray.
I know.
Love Bill Murray.
I do too. Next on the dish, Rihanna has filed a lawsuit to protect her brand, Fenty, which is also, if you guys didn't know this, her legal last name. The target of her suit, this is awful, her father.
Ew.
Her father. According to TMZ, Rihanna has filed a lawsuit against Ronald, who started the talent company Fenty Entertainment back in 2017. She says his new company is exploiting her name. Rihanna has trademarked, this is the deal, trademarked Fenty for her business ventures, including her successful makeup line. Her dad tried to trademark the name for a line of boutique hotels last year, but was denied. Rihanna has been open about her estrangement from her father through the years. Now, they reconciled in the mid-2000s before he embarrassed her on tour in 2008. Here's the deal. This is why this makes me sad is you shouldn't have to worry about suing your parents.
Never.
You know what I mean? I mean, I'm old enough to remember, and maybe some of the audience members, what I immediately thought of is, remember Gary Coleman in the 80s. Shannon, you remember, Gary Coleman had, I think, sued both of his parents from different strokes. They were mismanaging his money, and I think, don't quote me on this, allegedly taking money from him. So it's pretty bad when you get to a point where you have to sue your mom or dad. Dar, don't worry, I'm not going to sue you. I love you. Yeah.
It makes you feel lucky for the parents you have. Like, my biggest fight with my parents was when they wouldn't let me go to a Dave Matthews concert when I was in high school.
That was the biggest
big.
fight?
Yeah.
Wow, you are lucky. I had several big blowouts. I spray painted the...
What?
Oh, I had several...
You spray painted something?
Yeah, when I was 7 years old, the first time I was ever grounded and sent to my room where I ate an entire tub of rainbow sherbet ice cream. My mom and dad just bought a house, brand new. And then Eric remembers the story. And the neighbor girl, Tanya, who was also my first kiss, Tanya taught me how to spell the S word. So we went in our brand new garage. My mom and dad had just closed on this house a week ago, a week from this day. And Tanya's like, I know how to say this word. And then we grabbed a spray paint. She goes, we should spray paint it on your garage. So it was a black garage door, and we put S-H, on our garage. My mother came home and sent me to my room. She wouldn't let me eat dinner, so when she went in the backyard, I heard the sliding door, and I snuck out and went to the refrigerator, and I grabbed, those family gallons of sherbet, because I thought, I'm going to be in here for a long time. So I grabbed the family pack of sherbet and a big mixing spoon, and I kept it under, and all I ate all day was rainbow sherbet. To this day, the thought of it makes me vomit. I can't drink it,
Karma came back.
Karma.
Wow.
Yeah, take that.
You're a bad boy.
I wasn't bad. I was a good kid.
Spray painted a naughty word on your house.
I was a good kid.
Jason.
Next on the dish, while the Oscars inches closer without a host, one award show has its host, and Shane is so excited. The Grammys has chosen Alicia Keys to do the honors. She announced, she announced the news on YouTube and then told her kids all about it. Look at this.
I got some good news, guys. Or I got some news. Guess what? I am going to host the Grammys.
What's the Grammys?
Well, that went well. Her kids are about as excited as you were with the announcement, Shane. Yeah. Look, let's be clear. We both like Alicia Keys. I just don't know.
Talented?
Yeah, very talented. I just don't know how. I've never seen her in a hosting role.
Like, can she drive an entire show, an entire awards show? Her personality.
And let's say this too. I said this in our meeting. I don't think the Grammys needs a host. I think it's the one award show. It's a concert. It's actually just a concert with like 2 awards. I don't think the Grammys needs a host. That's the one show, and for years they didn't have one. I don't really think you need one. A lot of these award shows, I don't think you need a host. Yeah, presenters go out, you give an award, you get off. I mean, that's what I don't think it needs a host.
I feel like they jumped on it really fast because they didn't want to be in the Oscars conundrum there right now.
Probably. This show doesn't need a host, actually. Now, why is my executive producer clapping for that?
What would we put on the wall?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, what are we gonna put on the wall?
What would we put back there?
I'll spray paint it. I know a word to spray paint on that.
Don't do that.
That'll make the bosses happy, wouldn't it? Yeah. We have a lot more to come, everybody. Grab another cup of coffee. Back after this. Coming up, Jimmy Fallon is packing up his blue curtain and taking the Tonight Show to Puerto Rico. We have highlights. Then I'm unveiling my latest best things ever. These are the things that I love and want to share with you. One is healthy and delicious, and the other will try to keep you healthy through this awful cold and flu season. And the era of Dynasty in Dallas is back. The Mall of America is here with an 80s fashion show. So dig out those shoulder pads, Alexis, because they're back. And we will be right back.
I go to Dr. Popper.
Dr. Pimple Popper.
Dr. Pimple Popper. Y'all don't have to judge nobody.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't got to be like that. When she releases what lies underneath the skin, there is a release of pressure, right?
Yes.
And then she gets it all out completely.
Yes, she's
you
got
see
to.
the metaphor? That's why I finished watching it, I feel good.
Okay. I have a surprise for you.
Okay, what?
Guess who we brought to our studio?
No, it's no.
Please welcome Dr. Sandra Lee. Wait, you're not a crier. She literally is well.
Oh my God.
You're a well.
Are you serious?
It's
yes.
me.
Okay, let me think. Do I have anything for you? No.
Welcome back, everybody. Our late night rewind. Dr. Pimple Popper herself, Dr. Sandra Lee, making a surprise appearance on Busy Tonight, leaving super fan Susan Watson from This Is Us in complete shock. Y'all know I won't gross you out. This is a breakfast show. I love Dr. Pimple Popper. I am obsessed with that show. It's on season 2. It's really good. And we're really excited because Dr. Pimple Popper is going to be on our show when? In 2 weeks. So, yeah, I'm very, Shane, not so excited. Yeah, not so excited. I know.
I have a hard time with that one.
It grosses, but she literally changes people's lives. It really does. Like this one woman, she was a stripper. And she had a big old bump on her, shoulder. And, you know, if you're a stripper, I don't think you want a bump on your shoulder. So Dr. Pimple Popper, popped the thing, and now she's a happy stripper. You know what I mean?
Such a beautiful story. So beautiful.
I'm just saying. Anyway, more late night for you. Jimmy Fallon took the show on the road to Puerto Rico nearly 16 months since the island was devastated by a pair of hurricanes. Look at this.
Hola, everyone. We're here. We are so excited to be doing the Tonight Show from the beautiful island of Puerto Rico. Even just walking around, you could feel the energy and the spirit of this place, the history, the food, the music, the people. Puerto Rico is thriving and is open for business. And what better way to show it than Lin-Manuel Miranda taking his whole team on the road and bringing Hamilton to Puerto Rico for the very first time. They're supporting the arts, they're raising money for the island, and they're celebrating all the amazing things Puerto Rico has to offer. And when we heard that Lin was doing that, we were like, we're coming down too, and we're ready to party.
Yep, and party they did. So Jimmy went, as you just heard him say, Jimmy went to the island at the same time as Hamilton. Here he is, Jimmy making an appearance in Hamilton with Lynn. And he even tried his hand at it. He also went ziplining. Look at this.
Oh.
Oh, no, 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 never, ever, ever, ever. And met with a world-class chef. Now, as he said, no, never. Like he said, it's all in an effort to raise money for the island and show that it's open for business once again. And, you know, I mentioned on the radio show, my co-host, my buddy Alexis, is heading to Puerto Rico next week. So I gave her a little camera, I gave her a microphone, so she's going to tape some stuff for our show that will air the week after. So she's having a little adventure there. So
like ziplining?
Yeah, probably. You know, Alexis probably would zipline, knowing her. Yeah, her husband, Angel, is from Puerto Rico, so I'm excited. They have a whole bunch of things planned, so I'm really excited to see what she's going to do. Next on the dish is one of the most talked about diets out there these days, focusing on high-fat, low-carb. But is the keto diet leading to a beef between Al Roker and Andy Cohen and fitness expert and author and former star of The Biggest Loser, Jillian Michaels? It definitely calls for...
Oh, no, she didn't.
That's right, drama horn. It's tense. So here's the deal. In an interview with Women's Health magazine, Jillian said people should... Oh, great graphic, everybody. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. People should avoid the keto diet, calling it, quote, a bad plan for a million reasons. Now, Andy Cohen called her out on Watch What Happens Live, saying Jillian is a bad idea.
Oh.
Ooh, Andy. Now, Today Show host Al Roker, who lately just doesn't care anymore, and I love it. He gives zero blanks. Al Roker went even further on Twitter saying, so, Jillian says keto is a bad idea? This from a woman who promoted on-camera bullying, deprivation, manipulation, and more weekly stuff in the name of weight loss. Now, those sound like bad ideas. That was Al Roker's tweet right there, yeah.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah. Like I said, Al will go after you on Twitter now. He don't care. He does not care. Jillian doesn't care either. She isn't backing down, calling on Andy and Al to have a civil, intelligent debate about the diet. She also released a video on her Facebook page aimed at Al. Look at this.
And if you want to debate the science of keto, like, by all means, let's do that. But the personal attacks are bizarre. I mean, it's unnecessary, it's uncalled for, it's beneath both of us, right?
She makes a point. I don't love her. I don't capital L love Jillian, but she makes a good point there. Like, you know, come on. All three of you, you're all on TV. Y'all know you don't like to be called names. Just come on. I mean, you guys, it's a diet. I mean, you know what I mean? Why are you arguing about a diet?
Yeah, this is the feud we don't need.
Yeah.
It's weird.
What's the difference now? Maybe someone will tell me whenever I ask a question. People will email me.
Here we go.
But I really want to know isn't this just the Atkins diet? What's the difference? I don't know. Anybody? It's a little similar. Okay. What? Thank you, Shannon. Higher in fat. Okay, yeah. Shannon, by the way, I got to show some love for Miss Shannon. Aaron Schwab, as you know, our good friend who is in the hospital. She had her gallbladder removed. We're going to have a party for it, by the way. We're going to have a goodbye party for the gallbladder. Shannon, at the very last minute, stepped in to help us this week with the audience. So I want to say thank you to Shannon. Still ahead, everybody. We love the Shannon. Still ahead. There's a lot of news in the world, and some of it is just absolutely ridiculous. We're going to run down a few of the crazier stories of the day coming up next. And then she eats everything and anything, and lots of it. Lindsay Green from a hugely popular blog and Instagram account, The Hunger Diaries, is here to talk about some of the crazy things that she's eaten recently. You're going to love her. We'll be right back, everybody. Stay with us.
Of course she loves that video.
I know. little bit of a coughing fit there. Anyway, the Jason Show research team searches day and night for stories we think you're going to find interesting for the hot dish. Not all of them make the cut, but there are a few that caught our eye for a new segment we call Stupid News. Now these are, thank you. Shouldn't have done that lozenge in the break. These are the stories with the headline you can't ignore. First up, of course, takes place in Florida, Jacksonville, Florida. Here it is. A 30-year-old KFC employee is arrested after police say she threw a bucket of chicken at a customer through the drive-thru window. I can't laugh. Police say she wasn't happy when the customer started filming her, complaining because she wasn't wearing gloves. Excuse me. Let me go to Shane.
While preparing for food, the employee was fired and the customer got his money back. Funny comment from, nope, he's gone. You make it? Okay, all right, we're gonna go to the next one. All right, more stupid news for you. Google is the place to get answers to many life's questions. We all ask them there. It seems many people, though, have one common question involving flamingos. Slate.com discovered that if you type, can you eat a, and then you stop, the top suggestion is flamingo. We tried it out this morning. I'm scared to see what this is gonna be. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, that's it right there. Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
You're gonna be live? All right.
Yeah.
Jason?
Sorry about that. That was, woo! 20 years of television, never happened before. Yeah. Though if you're wondering what the answer is, no. It's illegal to hunt or eat flamingos in the U.S.
Oh, man.
And the fact that I had to say that
I'm glad you came
scares
back
me
for
about
that.
humanity. Yeah. Finally, our last, thank you. We have to show that because that cost us about $100. So there we go, yeah. Finally, our last stupid news story. You've heard of people raiding the fridge or acting stupid after taking sleep meds. Well, this week, one guy revealed on Reddit that he accidentally proposed to his girlfriend after popping an Ambien.
Oh.
He says he doesn't remember popping the question to his girlfriend in the middle of the night. That's right. Or listen to this. He doesn't remember changing his Facebook status to engaged immediately after. The guy didn't realize what happened until he woke up and saw all of the Facebook notifications saying, congratulations. He had a ring because he sells jewelry on Craigslist. The guy says he wasn't planning to ask her to marry him for another year and a half.
So she said yes?
Well, you know who? Well, Ambien said yes. Yeah. Ambien ended up speeding the process. That scares me. That scares me.
This is a do not take that.
Or just if you do, like lock your door. Like don't leave or do anything.
No people around, no phones, no computers.
Yeah, luckily I don't have to I don't sleepwalk. I've heard people do people that do sleepwalking, they like go to McDonald's while they're sleepwalking. Luckily I don't have to deal with any of that. Still ahead. We are doing a little style throwback to the 80s and a modern take on shoulder pads. Yeah, they're back. But next, her videos have millions of views and she eats. Right here, this is what it is. We're talking with the founder of the Hunger Diaries when we come back. Back after this, everybody.
Their barbecue truck is called Danny Q. And he makes some of the best ribs I've ever had, and his brisket is pretty freaking amazing too. So I asked if I could come and have a barbecue feast at his house, and he said yes because he's gonna be my family and he had to. I have a full rack of delicious smoked ribs here and a combination of lean and fatty brisket. He's given me some lovely pickles. You done good, Danny.
You done did good. That's right. That is a clip from an uber popular YouTube channel called The Hunger Diaries, and our features our next guest eating a lot of food. Believe it or not, that channel has millions. She has millions of views, with its most popular video recently passing the 1 million view mark. To talk about it all, give it up for the brains and appetite behind it all, Lindsay Green, everybody. Hi, Lindsay. Welcome back. Okay, I just teased it, so let's talk about it. What just passed 1 million?
So I did a Mafaldine Alfredo video. And yeah, it passed 1 million a couple days ago, and now it's already at like 1,050,000 or something.
This is it right here. Alfredo got you to 1 million, Lindsay?
It did. People.
Lindsay, look at that bite! Oh, Lindsay, look at you!
Yes. Isn't it glorious, though?
Okay, how good was that?
It was so good. You have no idea.
That is amazing.
Yeah, it's my mom's Alfredo recipe, and people love Alfredo. You would not believe.
Oh, I used to work at
popular.
Red Lobster, and I'm just going to say the crab Alfredo there was ordered 1,000 times a day. So yeah,
exactly.
Well, you know, let's bottom line this real quick. What do you think? You know, we've been talking a lot. You know, Conan O'Brien did a really good New York Times interview talking about what a show is in 2019. You know, is it a TV show? Is it social media? Is it linear? What do you think is the secret to your success in your channel? The fact that people are attracted in droves to watching you eat.
I honestly feel that you really have to be as authentic as possible. You can't put on...
No matter the forum.
Yeah, you can't put on a show for people because they see past it. There's just too much fake stuff out there now. People really want to see something real. And so I think my success has had to do with me being as real as possible and also me actually enjoying the food that I'm eating on camera because people really feed off of that and it makes them happy.
Because don't you think, the days of the beautifully placed video and the manufactured, people see, consumers, especially young consumers, see right past that nowadays.
Yeah, people pay a lot of attention to production when I think it's kind of secondary. I mean, the content really needs to be there before production, and people think, oh, if I have this beautifully produced video, that people are going to watch it, and it's just not necessarily the case.
No, it's authenticity. It's a connection to the person making the content.
Exactly.
Sushi cake. Talk to me about this.
So I had this idea for every milestone that I hit.
Lindsay, look at that.
I wanted to make a crazy cake for every milestone I hit, and so I wanted it to be relatively healthy for the first one.
Relatively being the key word, Lindsay.
Yeah, relatively. So I contacted a couple of local establishments. Coastal Seafoods donated all the sashimi, and Masu Sushi and Robata donated all of the pre-rolled sushi.
Love the Masu.
Yeah, and then I just formed this cake. And actually next week I'm going to be doing a video on how to make a sushi cake for Coastal Seafoods, so stay tuned for that.
I know I asked you this on the show last time, but for people that missed your first appearance here, Lindsay, where did this start? Like, where have you always had, this sounds like it's a dumb question, but have you always been obsessed with maybe cooking or eating? Where did this come from?
Yeah, so I've always had an obsession with food. I just wanted to eat it. I had a big appetite, so I would eat a lot of food every single time I ate. People couldn't understand how I had such a big appetite and looked the way that I did. And I never had considered making it into a career until social media came around. And I didn't like my other job as much, so I decided to switch careers into this, and I'm much happier.
When did you realize, the tipping point they call it, when did you realize that, oh, this is something? Do you remember the first video that racked up a lot of views that you thought, oh, this is something?
Yes, so I went to the Minnesota State Fair.
Okay,
and
good place to go to eat.
Yes, it was. It almost killed me, but I did 4,000 calories in 4 hours. Oh. Yeah, and I want to do 10,000 calories in 10 hours this coming year.
At the State Fair?
At the State Fair.
That is the goal?
I have to up my game.
That is upping the game. Oh my, I gotta see that. Okay, so then the next question, I know I always try to think of what people are watching or are asking. Okay, like looking at you are in really great shape, so you eat for a living, so what is your routine? And if you tell me that you don't have to work out, I'm gonna push that couch right off the platform.
So I do CrossFit.
Okay, that's okay.
Which is a pretty high intensity workout, and I have good genes on top of it. And I more or less intermittent fast, so I don't usually eat until like noon or a little after noon. I try to eat within like an 8 to 10 hour period, so I think that helps too, no matter if I'm on a diet or if I'm just eating whatever.
Well, I always love it having you because I think you also, not only are your videos entertaining, but you have a great insight on social media, and it's always great. So please come back.
Oh,
please.
I will. Thank you for having me.
Lindsay, everybody, to find the Hunger Diaries. Look for them on YouTube. Search for the Hunger Diaries on YouTube. Follow her on Instagram. She's great to follow on Instagram. It's one of my favorite accounts. Search for the Hunger Diaries. Still ahead, everybody. We're talking about some of my latest best things ever, including something from the freezer aisle that I absolutely love. We'll be right back. Stay with us, everybody. Stay with us. Thank you. I'll give you a hug. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Look at this. Hi, everybody. It's Jason and his air fryer. Yeah. I say it all the time. There's a reason we're standing here. I say it all the time. I'm one of those I have a type of personality where when I love something, ask any of my friends or any of the crew, I tell everyone about it and I can't shut up about it. Now, and when you have a TV show, it's really fun because then you can tell a lot of people. So it's time to reveal my latest best thing ever, everybody. Okay. It really is. You're witnessing, this is one of the times I had the most fun on this show because I love helping people. First up, I have talked about my cold and cough and everything that it's been for about a month now, and I've been dealing with it since December 17th. And there is something that I got that is kind of sort of helping me, and if you just have a normal cold, I think it's going to help you too. It is the Vicks Personal Steamer. Now, this came out, this is a fairly new item. I got it at Target. Don't quote me on this. I got it for Target around $40, $42. And what's great about this is if you have any kind of sinus, congestion, a cold, you know how your grandma used to put Vicks on your chest or on your feet? This takes it another level. So here's the steamer right here. And on the back of it, there's a little compartment. You'll see my big Fred Flintstone fingers here in a minute. You open up this compartment in the back and you put these little Vicks tablets. I was struggling today at that day trying to get it open, but you pull it open and you see the little tablet right there? You put that in and that's a little Vicks Vapor Rug tablet that then adds the Vicks to the steam. And I gotta tell you, it's not a perfect remedy. I'm not a doctor, but for when it was a sinus infection that I had, it really did help me sleep better. It cleared my sinuses. And again, I found it pretty reasonably. There are more expensive steamers. I know you're gonna email me, but this one I really enjoy and it's economical. Like I said, I found it anywhere from $40 to $50 at a variety of stores. The Vicks Personal Steamer. Now, next up on my list, that's right. Now, next up is something food-wise. My next thing on the best thing ever list, a food I am loving. Everybody loves tater tots, but I discovered a tot that's made actually without potatoes. You're looking at them right here. The Green Giant Veggie Tots. Now, there are a couple varieties. You're looking at the broccoli and cheese. There's also a cauliflower-based one. Some has cheese, some don't. They are lower in carbs. Calorie-wise, they're only a little bit healthier, but because they're made out of broccoli and cauliflower, you're gonna have a little less carbs. Now, I have some of the broccoli tots here with my executive producer's air fryer, which he would like to name a best thing ever. It is one of the kitchen gadgets I do not have. I need to guess, I'll try it, and this will be on a future episode. So I'm gonna pull some out. We've been making these. Here for Shane. Bring Shane and we're gonna have Shane try it. Okay. Now, Shane. Hi, sweetie.
Hey, you know that a potato is a vegetable, right?
What?
Well, because they're called like veggie tots.
Yeah. But, I guess these are a little, it's supposed to be a little healthier. I'm going to pour this out.
He says pour it.
There we go. There they are. They're crispy.
Now, they're very hot.
Yeah, I baked mine, but like I said, you can use these, we made them in the air fryer too. The baking, crispy, and to me, tasted just like a tater tot, but again, a little healthier because the basis is broccoli and cauliflower. So, is it hot still?
It's really hot.
Okay.
I don't know.
Go ahead. It'll make for a good YouTube moment. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, there we go.
Oh, really hot.
It's really hot. Whoa. How hot is it, Shane? Forget the hotness. Is it good, though?
Well, I can't taste it.
Well, when we come back and we put Shane's mouth out of fire, she'll tell you.
No, that actually was good.
It was good?
But it tastes like broccoli.
You can taste. See, I don't think I can taste the broccoli.
But I like broccoli and cheese and fried things, so.
I think I gotta tell you, you will not miss it. If you switch your kids to this, they won't miss it. The cauliflower really just takes on the flavor of like salt or the little bit of cheese that's in there.
So it's a mayo chup.
I'm sorry, what?
Mayo chup? Ketchup.
What in the world is that?
Ketchup and mayo.
Oh,
mayo chup.
Okay, yeah. Oh, that's way to make it unhealthy, Shane. Anyway, that's my latest best things ever, everybody. There we go. Can you move that plate? There we go. See, now I gotta try this air. Still ahead. We're bridging the past with the future. How to make the 80s shoulder pads cool again. A fashion show for all you Dynasty fans when we come back. Back in a moment.
I don't ever want you to come to this house again unless you're invited. Is that understood?
Careful, Crystal. You're beginning to sound the tiniest bit jealous. Don't worry, you can have Blake. I just want the mansion.
Oh, and she'll get it too. That is a clip. That is a clip from the original and only Dynasty, let's be clear, featuring one of the many fights between Alexis and Crystal. It is a show that literally changed the way women dressed back in the 80s. Literally it did. And who knew the power suits that were popular back then are becoming must-have items for our closets? Once again, here to show us how to incorporate the comeback style for the present day, our good friend, who is only 4 years old in the 80s, Sarah Rogers from the Mall of America. You don't even remember the 80s, right, Sarah? No, but isn't this a case of, I remember when I was a kid, my mom, or I'm sorry, when I was in the 90s, my mom's like, oh, 70s fashion is coming back. It's cyclical, isn't it? Fashion is cyclical.
It is. What's old is new always.
Did you like the 80s fashion?
Yeah, I did actually.
Yeah, okay.
I did.
I like
the 70s a little bit more with the bell bottoms.
Well, let's now. This is mainly suits, right? The silhouettes, some of the silhouettes of the 80s.
Yes, I started out with giving you traditional suits, but then I also wanted to show you how to take those pieces, especially the jacket, and give you a little street style.
Who do we have first, Sarah?
Let's bring out Katura and Leah.
Come on out. Give it up, everybody. Beautiful, Sarah.
Isn't this great? Katura is wearing a suit here from Macy's. Both of the outfits actually are from Macy's. But I love the window pane plaid that we're seeing on her suit. That's kind of borrowed from the boys. We're seeing a lot of that. But the update on it is jackets here are a little longer. And then also her pants have that belt, the self belt to it. So we're seeing a lot of that paper bag waist, if you will, in fashion. I love her shoes with it, the Mary Jane, they're color block. I found those at DSW.
And the window pane as an element is very, very 80s.
Yes.
I remember that design element, and Blair from The Facts of Life wore that a lot.
Oh,
I remember,
you have a good memory.
Yes, I do.
And then next to her is Leah. And Leah is showing us a double-breasted, they call it a double-breasted jacket, but I call it a jacket/coat. And I love the idea of having this and wearing it as innerwear now, but as the temperature warms up, wearing it as an outerwear piece. So wear it like you would any blazer now and put your coat over it. But when the weather turns warm again in the spring, this can be your outerwear piece. And this is a plaid with a floral print mix. It's Calvin Klein, it's from Macy's, and it's part of their last act. It's like under $50.
Oh, that's like their version of like Nordstrom Rack or whatever.
Yes.
Love that.
Yes.
Now, maybe you're gonna answer this question for me later. Is double-breasted suits back for men too?
Yes.
Oh, Sarah.
Yes.
Okay.
But remember, Jason, just because they make it doesn't mean you should buy it and wear it.
I won't.
It's not for everybody.
No, it's not for everybody.
But it's nice that it comes around because for some women, it's a way to kind of shake up wearing, you know, the suit, just the single-breasted all the time. If you wear suits all the time, I love it with the sandal as well. I found those sandals at the Buckle. So that's another option as the weather changes.
Fantastic. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. Okay.
Okay.
Who do we have now?
Let's bring out Natalia and Jesse.
Come on out, ladies. Oh. I see a little 70s up in here, too.
I told you I love that era, and it's back too. So you get a little bit of the old school here as well. Natalia is showing us a blazer I found at the Express store in a color they call Cabernet. And it's double-breasted, but ladies, it is not meant to close at all. So it's just giving you, you know, the double-breasted silhouette.
That is very Victoria Principal. I love it, yeah. Nobody from the audience knows who that is. That's all right, that's all right, yeah.
She is so beautiful. And then, don't you just love it with the metallic bodysuit underneath that really pops it. I found that great bag at Macy's. That's Bradley London. That animal print is so now. And then, of course, the wide leg trousers are really coming on strong in fashion. That's an update on your denim, ladies, is to get in on the wide leg silhouette, and they've got it.
I love how we're calling them wide leg now and not bell bottoms like in the 70s.
Jason, I feel like that is always the twist as well.
Yeah.
When it comes back, there's a new name.
Yeah. Next.
To it. And then next we have Jessie. Jessie is showing us a tweed look, so kind of a nod to Chanel, if you will.
Beautiful.
I found that at Macy's as well. Macy's is a treasure trove for suits. I'm just going to tell you, if you're really looking for a strong selection, they really have it. I partnered her with a graphic tee, that jacket with the graphic tee, and I found that at the Cotton On store. I love their tees there. They have a lot of fun tees. And then gave her the cropped denim silhouette. This is a Free People jean that I found at Macy's, and then the Python boot. That Python boot from Aldo. And that is a strong silhouette this season, ladies. A great update on your boots. Would be to go with that print. And I love it with cream. Yeah. And then her bag is Michael Kors, that beautiful, again, nod to Chanel with that quilted look, but this is a floral quilt.
Perfect. Thank you, ladies. One more set. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. One more set of models.
Yeah, more street style. Let's bring out Madison and Camaria.
Come on out, ladies.
Madison's going to show you.
Oh, nice.
Another way to rock that blazer. Ladies are loving this blazer here I found at New York & Company, and they're wearing it with bicycle shorts, Jason.
What?
Yes. Jason, that is going to be a huge trend for spring.
Fine, I'll wear them tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, girls, so bring them out. And girls are rocking it now in the warmer climates, but for sure you're going to see a lot of that Chanel, Acne. There's so many brands that feature that on the runway. I love hers with the graphic tee from Cotton On. Fabulous backpack by Michael Kors. It's that ivory with that black. I love that combination. And the sneakers.
And finally?
Camaria showing you rock the beret. She's got the nod to the men with the blouse that ties in the front from Macy's. Jeans from Silver Jeans. I love that they cuff up and they're tapered, and those boots are the bomb, right?
I love those. Where are those from?
Macy's.
Macy's. Ladies, thank you very much. Give it up for all of our models. And don't forget, Miss Sarah Rogers. You can find all of these fashions at the Mall of America. We'll post a segment on Facebook a little bit later. We'll be back to wrap up the show right after this. Stay with us.
Great. Thank
Beautiful.
you.
Those boots.
Aren't they fab?
Welcome back, everybody. Wrapping up the show. Shane joins me again. Welcome back. Well, before we go today, odds are you've seen videos of cute little otters holding hands, doing something funny. They're so cute, aren't they? But there's a different type of otter story out of the Orlando area. Again, every crazy story comes out of Florida. People in Maitland, Florida, look at this, everybody, are being warned. Look at this wanted poster.
He looks sad.
They're being warned about an aggressive otter on the loose. This is not a made-up story. There's even that wanted poster that you just saw with a picture of the critter posted around a lake. This happened because the otter bit and scratched several people in the area. And some wonder if it's angry because people stopped feeding it. Whatever it is, people are being very careful.
I'm hesitant right now, you know? Gonna have to really keep an eye on what's going on.
I gotta keep an eye on that otter. This is my favorite story of the year. Anyway, look out for that critter right there.
He looks like every otter you've ever seen.
Oh, I know. Wildlife officials don't think the otter has rabies. It may just be angry over the change in seasons.
We get that.
We understand, Otter. Tomorrow on the show, 2 stars of the hit Bravo show, Top Chef, are in our studio making one of their winning dishes from the show. Plus, we put them to the Name That Snack Food Challenge. And Christopher Straub is back with a decorating idea using air plants. And I have no idea what that is. I have no idea. Watch tomorrow. Go out there and be yourself, everybody, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. See you then.